That's the reaction that's needed, but oh well. Oh well. Anyway. Anyway. And then to make matters better, chat, as if it couldn't get good enough. Wasn't even the only time I packed him. Wasn't even the only time. Of course, I put him straight into the Butcher SBC. Because why would I keep two of the same card when I need a card like Butcher for FUT Champs? So, that is the story of my packs, chat. That is the story of my pack safe. But enough about that. Enough about that. So we have to convince people that this stream is worth watching. So in order to do so, we're going to be grinding icon swaps while watching everyone's favourite FUT Champs run. And we're gonna be watching everyone's favourite FUT Champs run, chat. The hate watch has commenced. That is all I will say on the matter. Is the hate watch has commenced. But tonight we complete the first 4 tokens. R9 gameplay. Come on now. Be realistic. R9 gameplay. Not even possible. Not even possible. So yeah, we're gonna be struggling, chat, as they say. We are about to be struggling like mad in order to try and get these things done, because this objective in particular is a nightmare. Welcome, man. Yeah, we've got to try and score chip shots with these Bundesliga Donnies. So in order for that to happen, I changed my team name to Chip for Objective. And it sort of worked. Didn't completely work, but it sort of works. What have I... My god, I've already got Suke. It's a shame he won't be useful for anything. But yeah, we're going to get the hard ones out of the way first. I haven't won a game because I've been focusing on chip shots. Maybe we'll get lucky and we will come across... Actually, before I do that, before I start the gameplay, this is what we're chasing, chat. Not chasing. It's not fucking chasing, let's be real. This is what we're after. This is the card that we're going to get. It will happen. So help me God, it will happen. So help me God. It's 20 tokens, but I'll be honest, and this is not inside info, I wouldn't be shocked if there was more coming in the store or in SBCs. I wouldn't be shocked if they add more. Again, I wouldn't put too much thought into it. But I do not really care how many they release, because I'm getting R9 and he costs 19 of these. If you do not take this R9, you either, I don't know, you either don't think you'll get the amount of tokens. Does Ultimate Team have a battle pass? Yes and no. This is the equivalent of the battle pass. Again, it's not very good, but you can pay. Yeah, there's a premium, and there is a free version. At the end of the free version, no, no, I'm barely going to do my own. But yeah, if you complete the season, you either get the choice between this Petit and a pack, or you get this Owen in a pack. Do your squad battles? Yeah, again, I'm not one of those services for hire, I'll be honest. I barely have the courage to do my own. You can't buy an R9 for $15. For reference, because this is an important thing to mention, right? Is that the base R9, just a standard R9, if you were to purchase him right now off the market, the base is basically 6 million coins. You can't do the silvers in World Class. Frank, I'm going to tell you something, right? That this might change how you do it. Just put your best attackers on the bench. Get however many of your best players, 5 players, and put them on the bench and sub them on. Because it does not say that you can't have the bench full of players. So that's what I'm going to do. I thought it did. And then I looked at it. But yeah, it says here, chat. I'll pull it up on the screen real quick. 6 million coins. Just buy him? No. Yeah, I won't be. But thanks for your input, man. Again, I'd rather do the untradeable one, because I don't know if I can compare. Like, can I compare them? Add to compare. So these are the R9s. You've got more pace, a little less shooting, which is whatever. 2 playstyles and 2 good playstyles. He's got Tiki Taka, and most matches pay 1,000 coins. Bare minimum, yeah, I don't know what the actual average is. And then you've got 2 playstyle pluses. So yeah, like, it could be worse. But if you really want, you can't be bothered doing it. I'll be honest. You can do it in like 12 games. So it's not the worst. You play a few games a day, you know. You sit down, you build your teams, because you can do... I'll show you what I've done, right? I haven't started it yet. But what you can do, for example, is you can build... Is it this one? It's not 12 games. No, it's not. No, listen. So there's this team here, which is the French women first owner. That's 3 objectives at once that you can do in the 6 games. And then, just watch this, right? Watch this. Love using it. It's in offline modes, man. Not going to be that bad. Where is it? Is this one, I think. It is, because of the rating. Silver Brazilians. Bro said it's going to take 18 to 20 games. You can literally do the objectives in the 12 games. And then bring on whatever players you want to bring on. Because it doesn't say it has to be separate. You can combine them together. Oh yeah, that's the offline stuff. So yeah, you can combine it if you have the players. As long as you do them. That's why I'm glad I save a lot of my cards. But that's not what we're here for, chat. We're not here for the offline stuff. The offline stuff is not fun. We're here for this. We're here for chip shots. Hooray! We're here for chip shots. Which is going to be great fun, chat. Having to beg for chip shots in 2026. Well, not beg. My team name is literally Chip for Objective. So, who knows? Oh yeah, you can combine the objectives. You can combine the objectives. Like if you have Silver Brazilians and the French League women first owner, which you probably will have the first owner anyway, it's much more doable than it sounds. So I'll be doing that in my spare time. And the next tokens, chat, they don't release until the 20th, which is good, because it means I can finish before I go to Sydney, and I'm not going to have to worry about missing any tokens. It's going to be great stuff. Chip for OBJ, let's see. Oh, here we go. Perfect! This is going to be a bargain, chat. Let's see if I can coax him into helping us. Because he also has the same league. Like, let's see. I mean, at least I'm willing to do it. Let's see if we can catch him out a bit. Like, I, unfortunately, will not miss. And now we're going to give him the same thing. Like, I'm just going to offside trap and whatnot. I hope that counts. That better count, because I'm not giving him another one. I think we can just play normally now. A chip off? Well, it's part of the objective, man. It's too tedious to try and do it normally, so it's better to just get it done out the way. We both have what we need. Now we can just play for the win. Yeah, I'm gonna get this R9. Unfortunately, again, R9 won't be... He won't be available until at least the 20th. Which, you know, is a while away. Chat, you know what I'm gonna buy? I've been hooked on buying it. And I'm gonna buy it once my Afterpay clears up. Because my Afterpay is still recovering from Christmas time. I'm gonna buy a Ninja Creamy. Which is basically an ice cream machine, but it's got a bunch of different settings. That way, I can make, you know, some... That's offside, surely. No. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna buy. Ice cream in summer is undefeated. I don't even think ice cream in summer, because it's literally gonna be February tomorrow. It was not even about ice cream in summer. It's just when you can make your own ice cream and you can see what's in it and you can tailor it to whatever you're trying to do, it's much better than every time you go to the shop. February is summer. I think it is. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know if I like that February is summer, if I'm being honest. But, well, I apologized. Doesn't need to be some big deal about it. Still think that's not right. Just naturally, but... Oh, well, whichever idiot decided to do it, did it that way. It's... doesn't feel right. And you saw the leak. Of course you saw the leak, Brendan. It was literally posted in the Discord. That doesn't have to be some big, like, thing. Oh, I saw something. Of course you did. I can Sid put it in the Discord. You saw it on Twitter first? Again, it doesn't matter where you saw it. Again, I will not be watching the Royal Rumble. Speaking of Battle Passes, why? Because they make a lot of money, that's why. But I don't play these games, WWE games. I don't play them until they go on special. Or free. Like, even 2K25 is free and I don't feel like playing it. I wish they would remaster the old games. Imagine you paid, like, say for example, they remastered, I don't know which ones. Maybe like 2K14, maybe like SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, and then maybe like, I don't know, Here Comes the Pain. Do like a 3-thing combo and make people pay like $100. You don't have to do much, but remastered 06. I mean, 07 is good too. Because I think I always, like, I can always visualize the covers of some of the games. So I know... Just remove... I mean, you don't have to. Like, they wouldn't want to, but I would just preserve the integrity of the game. Just be like, well, who cares? He was in the game, so be it. Because he would have been in... Yeah, Here Comes the Pain as well. But... I don't know. Like, the easy way to get around it is like, well, he was already in the game, we're remastering the game, we're not changing it. You're not exactly glorifying anything, you're just preserving the original game. That's the way I think of it. If they're that uptight and people get mad, just preserve the original game. It has nothing to do with anything. Because yeah, I would literally not... Maybe I would change the method of unlocking the wrestlers. Like, I would have the entire roster available on whatever game it is. Because obviously there are lots of different methods that you had to use to unlock the wrestlers back in the day. But yeah, I would just have everyone unlocked. Because the rosters are much smaller on some of the older games. Ah, yeah. Let's go. Again, I'm just playing. The new games don't have the unlock all charger. I mean, the problem with the newer games, really, is that they're like, it's not like you have to physically go to a in-game store now to do it. All of the unlocks are usually just like alternate versions of the characters. Like, it's not like you're able to unlock, you know... I'm trying to think of an example. There's not that many examples. Like, if they want to put some of the legends in the game that they have licenses with, Again, I can't think of an example because their roster is just so big. But yeah, that's kind of the point of contention for me. Is less about less about less about the game being changed. Just preserve the original and then make it easy to have the roster. They won't do it. It'll probably take too much work asking little old 2K to make a game that wasn't theirs, like theirs. That's the problem. Oh, I'm gonna lose. It's annoying, but the end of the day, we do still have THQ trying to fail with the AEW game. I mean, the AEW game just had, like, I don't think making a game's a bad idea. I just think you can't keep having DLC packages and bringing new wrestlers in. Like now, if they made a if they started making a game today, and they released a game in like a year, they would have much better way to market it, and they'd probably have more experience. Because I don't mind the concept of having like a more arcade game. It's just the problem is you would buy the original game, and then a few months later it'd be like, well, now you can get the Swerve and Keith Lee DLC, or you can get like the Jay White DLC. And it's just like, it's not the best way of marketing your game when you only have about half the roster. But let's see. I'm pretty sure. Two more. Two more chips, two more assists, 6 more wins. So oh dear. just the 6 more wins. No biggie. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna make it work. As long as we can keep getting the chips, we should be okay. We do all that tonight. Well, I will do the online stuff. Again, we're gonna be here for a while, especially because there's no early prem game. The earliest prem game is at 2 a.m. So I will be here until I decide to complete the tokens for so I will do it. Always gonna do it. Do I want to stream for the Rumble? No. I don't give a fuck for the Rumble. I just don't care. The Royal Rumble just does not excite me now. Mostly because we live in an era where there's so few names that you can actually see winning it. Like, if it's not Roman Reigns or, like, I don't know, Cody Rhodes or Braun Breaker, even Braun Breaker, I don't think it's going to happen, but if it isn't Roman Reigns, also chat, I saw the funniest thing on Twitter today. I saw the funniest thing today. Well, it is funny because it won't amount to anything, but the thought of it is just hilarious. Roman Reigns' contract is apparently up in the first half of this year. He won't. I don't think anything's gonna happen, but the sheer thought of Roman Reigns not being in WWE and being like, you know, like, obviously it will not happen like that. I'm an AEW like fan. I know it will not happen. I'm sure Tony Khan will sniff around and he'll be like, "Well, would you at least take an offer?" Because I'm sure he would look at an offer. Who's ready for Icon Swaps to Glory? I mean, sure. 6 months? Yeah. Samoa Joe too? No, he'll be what's Joe? It's Joe Anoa'i! And Joe Anoa'i has attacked Kenny Omega! I had to think of a name that sounded like it makes sense. And then the funniest part would be Joe Anoa'i and the Don Callis family. I saw like an AI. I'm gonna find it. The AI graphic of Roman Reigns and the Don Callis family. Who's my academy player? I haven't decided. It's probably gonna be Arian B. I mean, you can do two. You can do two. But don't say that fucking player. I swear to God, if you say that fucking Portuguese player. Yeah, brother. Samoan Roman. Again, he'll literally just use his real name. Like, and there's nothing wrong with using your real name in wrestling. At least I think so. Because at least if you leave a company, then you can't get trademarked. Because it's your name. Like, that is the good thing about using your own name in your profession, is that if another company wants to use you and then they go, "Oh, by the way, we can't." Ask Cope, zero ring to it. Well, Cope is not the same as Adam Copeland. I think Adam Copeland is a decent name. Cope, however, is not. Like, I mean strictly full names. I do not mean nicknames of full names. I'm just referring to Adam Copeland, the name, not Cope. Because yes, Cope is a silly name. Adam Copeland is a perfectly respectable name if you can't use the Edge trademark. So, yeah. I don't think there's any problem with using your real name. But, what are we doing here? I literally gave you a fucking finesse goal. I technically gave you two. And your logic now is to treat me like this. It's alright, man. I'll remember. Even though you don't need to score anymore either. But it's okay. If I ever play this guy again... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's like he knew. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not in the business of caring, truthfully. Let's see. Be good if this guy could, like, read the room, but instead he's playing like his dog has been put in a cage. Like, he's playing like he has to save his nan from a house fire or something, and he can't. He can't because he's got to complete the icon swaps. Again, I don't care for guys like that. I just don't care. AI is unfortunately the future. But I don't care for that. I'll be real. Run! No, you little thing. Why is this guy trying so hard? Like, it's literally chip for OBJ. I let him score his finesse, and for some strange reason, he's treating it as though... I don't understand. I'm not quitting, because he doesn't deserve it, but it's so funny that, like, people will expect you to help them, and then when you help them, they won't do anything back. Which is stupid. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. You missed an open goal. Bears, I guess. Bears, I suppose. Like, you're 2-0 up. Even, like, what are you achieving from this? Like, you're scoring goals. Some packs to rip. It would be good. Because I'm trying. Oh, great. Oh, you fucking idiot. Yeah, brother, the least you can do is help a boy. Let's go. Should count. But we'll open some packs after this. We'll see if the table's still warm, chat. I opened all my packs earlier. And well, I got not one, but 2 Chavies. Is this the live event? It is. Has EA come out saying we can do 2 players? Yes. It's in the scout report objective. The second one. Because why would they, like, respectfully, common sense would tell you that why would they let you do something twice if they don't want to let you do 2 players? I don't know. I don't know about you, but... Get 2 loads of drops, but they haven't said. Yeah, but Frank, as I've just said, why would they let you... We start off with 1... Yes, I'll have to show you after this. But why would they let you do 2 players if the objective... Like, if the objectives were not... Like, the objectives are repeatable twice, basically. So what makes you think they wouldn't let you do it twice? You just have to earn the second one. You don't get the second one automatically. You have to earn it. I get what you have to do, but it must be easy. Yeah, chat, for intensive purposes, I'm going to be evoing the San Marinese Wonder Kid. I don't know yet. Yeah, he's hit the ground running, you know, top scorer of Serie F. I don't know yet. What a man that's gonna be, chat. I'm gonna make him the greatest player on the game. I've got to see who else is eligible. I know Arian B is eligible. He's some German centre back. Because if they give full chem, which I assume they will, I don't know. But if they give full chem, I'd rather use it on players from leagues that I never use. But who knows? Who knows? It's over. Can't wait to smash 12 games of squad battles minimum. Well, again, I said this to Frank. You can put non-silvers on the bench, or you can put non-players on the bench. If you're struggling to score, just put good players on the bench. You won't be struggling to score anymore. It's all starting 11 stuff, so much easier than what it could be. But this is the scout report objective. I think we have one more here. I think we have one more. Let's go. One more. The assist will come, hopefully, just easily. Here we go. Campaign, I think it is. So, the scouting report, right? So if you... So what is this? What are these Evos? So that's the weak foot upgrade. What is the... Oh, here... Wait a minute. I'm confused. Oh, it's here. It's not... It's here, I think, right? I think this is it. No, that's not it. Where is it? Where could it be? Oh, is it in the bonus? Where the hell is it? I swear it was here. Scanner report requires playing with your first academy. Yeah, but this isn't it. Like, I'm looking. Like, it's meant to be something... It's meant to be called, like, the... You know... Is it this? No? Where the hell is it? Is it this? No! Where is it? Stupid bloody thing. Seasonal? I've got no bloody clue where any of this is. Because there is something that's meant to be like a contract. I'm sure if you search on Twitter it's easier to find. I don't know where it is. There is definitely a second one, because why would they let you do it twice? Why would they let everything be repeatable twice if there wasn't going to be a second one? Anyway, it's time for packs. It is time for packs. While I see if I can find the explanation for this. While I see if I can find the explanation for this. Let me go future stars. So I have available again as a reward Evo, so it's not out yet, obviously. So it's not out, but you can do it twice, apparently. But oh yeah, chat. Icon swaps is here. And we are gonna be anyway. Let's open these packs. Let us see what these packs are gonna be. Because I managed to get... What is Chavi worth now, I wonder? Chavi. 2.8 mils. That's nearly 6 mil worth of cards. And I couldn't do anything with any of them. So let's see. What have we got? 582, 1083, 2582. 2.8 mil worth of fodder? Well, he did go into Butragueno, so he was fodder. That is for sure. He did go into fodder. Those 89 squads aren't easy to come by, you know, so... And you get a untradeable 93 that you can't do anything with. You gotta take advantage. You gotta take advantage while you can. 3 of these. We know we need to see. We need to see the purple and gold sort of lights. That's what we need most. That is what we need. An 89! My god! An 89. The minor miracle. Just like it's going to be a minor miracle looking through his transfer list. These 83s can get discarded. I don't think they're worth anything. 83s, unfortunately, I don't think are worth anything. Haaland and Pedri out of crafting upgrade. I packed Haaland and Yamal in the same pack. So... yeah, it's just the way it goes, unfortunately. Of course, these players are easier to get, as we got a Chelsea player as well. Of course, everyone's easier to get when... oh, it's bright! The Pacto team of the year. Won't be using it, but... did pack Bright's team of the year. So, a card I can actually say that I managed to pack. Now, what is there to do? Bundesliga player of the month. Look at all this fodder. All these Romeros. Also, chat, make sure you sell your silvers once you finish the objectives. I think most of mine are untradeable, so it won't matter to me, but for the average person, it'll be good to do. For example, good morning, Artefa. We're just opening a few packs on Dim Sim's account, see if my luck can switch back on. Let's see. Moisedo. And who's a common 86? Yeah, I've seen 3 Elises. I'm gonna use Elise. Should you use an 86? No, but I see 3 Elises. So I would just rather not have to scrounge around. I actually have to play the game. I know. I feel the same way. I have been playing the Bundesliga objective for the chip shots. Even naming your team chip for objective doesn't seem to convince people what you need. People are funny sometimes. Like the first guy that worked on FIFA 21. Well, I mean, I literally changed my physical team name. Like, I would literally change my physical team name, not the squad name, the physical team name. But yeah, the first guy, he was playing a League One team, and I was playing with my La Liga team. And after the game, he says, "Why weren't you trying for crosses? You know you could score like 1,000 goals. It won't matter if you don't get a cross." And I had to tell him, I'm like, yeah, that's not how that works, pal. You only need crosses with League One. And he was like, oh shit, I'm not gonna play with League One then. Was the most Brendan coded message. There's gonna be so many. Yeah, there are quite a few. There are quite a few that exist, I'm sure. That's why I'm getting the hard ones out the way. La Liga's done. That's not even that difficult, but I'm doing the Bundesliga and the Liga before anything else. Let's get this Harry Kane SBC done. 87 rated. Yikes. I mean, it's good fodder, I suppose. Not gonna be short on fodder, I'd imagine. But yeah, I was playing genuinely asked someone to co-op in squad battles. I mean, I guess it'd be easier doing co-op normally than like doing it for the Fanatics, for example. That is where it would probably become an issue. Because if as long as you don't have to do specific things, I can imagine it's easy. But I cannot imagine that for something else. I thought Hegemonian? Oh, I didn't. There we go. Perfect. Really? Icon swaps is broken? It is on world class. I agree. It is probably broken. World class AI. Fanatics was horrible because the AI had 99 defending. Yeah, because the first game, I think you missed it. The first game we were playing, and I'm like, why is this so much harder than it needs to be? And then I look over after the game, 1,800 points. The bronzes play like 2000s Brazil. Yeah, it's not great, I'll be honest. But again, the great thing is that even with the silvers and the women, you can bring on whatever players you like afterwards. So if you have good players, like everybody does, I'm sure, in comparison to those players, you could bring them on, and the silver icons don't count as silvers. Don't tell me that. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't start that. Just makes everything very much more difficult, but so glad I didn't start in that case. That's so dumb! Like, they're literally silvers. They're literally silvers. So now there is no reason to grind them. If there was no reason before, there really isn't now. They don't even count as silvers. They don't even count. Ruins the Brazil team. Yeah, it's just such a bad thing. Because I had like 3 of them, obviously. I had Capita, Jarzinho, and Pele. But no, they just don't count. Well, chat, first SBC completed of Future Stars. Looks like it might be Harry Kane. Actually, no, I think an 88 rated squad is a bit much. Let's see, are there any players here? Actually, hold on, where is he? I know Bugs was fucking clowning him. Where is he? The new guy. Here he is. How many squads is this? Oh yes. This is a bit more. This is a bit more up to scratch. First owner Brazil team is Gabriel Silva. Fuck all else. I do have Gabriel Silva and Cecile. Or to be fair, I bought Cecilia expecting to want to Evo him, and then he got a special card. So there was no point. Like, they bought out just versions of them anyway. So great stuff, I suppose. All things considering. The French League Women's Silvers flew. Well, it's a good thing I wasn't really intending to use the women's silvers. Especially the French ones. Well, yeah, I sold a bunch of my French ones. Right, let's have a look. Let's see how many coins we can make Dim Sim. How many coins can Dim Sim make? Apparently none. That's concerning. That's storage? I'm an idiot. Yeah, apparently none. That would be a good start. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place today. I blame the icon swaps. The icon swaps have fried me. Absolutely fried me, I can't lie. At least there's a free fodder card here. I forget what rating he is, but he can't be worse than anything else. Why is there no early kickoff today, by the way? Whose idea was that? Whose idea was that to make the first kickoff 3 p.m. or whatever? Oh yeah, 2 a.m. or the 3 p.m.s here? Because who is playing? Let's see. Chelsea Leeds. Oh wait, that's next week. I'm an idiot. It's Brighton, Everton, Leeds, Arsenal, Wolves, Bournemouth, and that's it. What a great selection of matches to choose from, chat. Brighton, Everton might be somewhat decent, but I can't imagine anyone's clamoring to watch Wolves versus Bournemouth. And in form. We love it. Who is this? Oh, it's... Fuck's sake, man. That better not be foreshadowing. That best not be foreshadowing. Fucking hell. I didn't even know who Wolves were playing until a few moments ago. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for FPL chat. Because obviously, I want to prepare for game week 26. But the problem is we won't know until next week who is going to be participating in game week 26. That is the problem. I'm not going to open these. We'll open this 386, and then we have ourselves no future star. Unfortunate. Centre mid, that'll be Bruno Guimaraes. And Real Madrid could literally be anybody. Mbappe, come on down! Come on! That's definitely not Mbappe, that's Trent. Oh dear. 386s, you know, from a 86 by 3. 386s from an 86 by 3 is always what you like to see. Now, this is going to be really fun, chat. Because we're about to spend the next, what feels like half an hour, dealing with storage. And this is only half the ones that you could do! 5 82-25s. First one is a walkout, as expected. Cam. That'll be Dybala. Dybala and someone. Could be anybody, to be fair, because he's 86? Yeah, he's 86. That's not good. Who is that? That's Tar, 87. So, not bad. Again, you want fodder. But we want to see purple. I've seen it myself today. But I obviously want to see it in these packs. EA. 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 Come on. Any day now, EA Sports. Get those servers up and running. Get the hamster. You know, get the hamster. Get the hamster on the wheel. Come on. Don't make me start ranting about your creators and how brain dead they are. Because if you missed it, chat, I saw the most generational brain dead statement I think I've ever seen. Someone last night said they would rather have fucking precision header in the video game instead of tiki-taka. Tell me you do not know how to play the game without telling me you don't know. Fucking hell. I have to close the game. It's not even gonna let me back out. Let me read this list that he says, you know, aren't needed in the game. That's the most pro clubs. So let me read his. Let me see. He says, list of playstyles to be eliminated. Tiki-taka. Not individual style of play, it's how a team plays. Above 80 passing should cover it. Pinged pass, not unique. Accuracy of it should be determined by passing stats. I mean, it still kind of is, but... Low driven and chip shot, not unique enough to be a signature shooting style. Shooting stats should determine the efficiency of those shots. Area press proven. Redundant composure stat covers this. Aerial fortress. If you're tall and physical, by default, you are aerial fortress. Jockey. Redundant. If you have good defending stats, would you not know how to jockey? Long throw and quick step. And then let's find some of the reasoning for the sillier ones. Ah, yes. Acrobatic. Game changer finesse. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you get rid of it entirely. Like, that doesn't mean you need to get rid of it entirely. Just because there's so much of a gap. Because they're not going to get rid of playstyles. If anything, they'll add more. So let's see. You can be athletic, but be unable to perform precision headers or bicycle kicks. Well, yes, because headers are manual, so, you know, you kind of have to be able to... Let me see. Let's see. Incisive and long ball, he wants to keep. First touch wants to keep. Rapid, technical, trickster. Anticipate. Slide tackle. To be able to... Why do you want to keep slide tackle? You know what that should just be? That should just be anticipate. Anticipate should just mean you get to tackle the ball better. And is there anything else? Bruiser he wants to keep, and relentless. I do believe the problem right now is how do they choose who should have playstyles? Again, I just dislike. I just completely dislike people that think these issues are strictly related to playstyles. If EA wanted to not have playstyles in the game, or not have enough of them, they would have gotten rid of some. Where is this? There he is. That is kind of woke, though, I can't lie. An 85 rated squad for a... An 85 rated squad and an 86 rated squad for an 87 rated player does seem a bit arse. If we're being honest. Does unfortunately seem a bit arse. He is unfortunately not good. Can't use Sanchez because he can't do a triangle pass or an X pass. Because they gave him fuck all passing playstyles. Well, I do personally think that, you know, playstyles should mean something. But they also should not... I don't know. I think if you want to nerf them, don't nerf them too much. Or don't get rid of them. But it's alright, because the poll is in the fucking EA General Discord, so... Playstyles are meant to be a boost, not a requirement. That is true, it should be a boost. Maybe not much of a boost, but a boost. But because it's in the general EA Sports FC Discord, they're gonna fucking nerf them to the ground, aren't they? We heard your feedback about playstyles, so we're gonna nerf them! Because, you know, playstyles are definitely the worst thing wrong with this game, and not anything else. She was flying down the wing. I actually enjoyed playing Rivals. I mean, it's a good card. I haven't played. Oh my god, that's such a cool animation. It's such a shame all the Player of the Months have just not been very good. I mean, they've all been expensive, so I've not bothered to complete them. That's cold. Couldn't get Chem, had to put icons in. Let's see. Let's see. I just hit this button. Yeah, sports, please. $83 storage. Oh, I forgot the most important thing. It might not matter in this instance. It doesn't matter. And I'm not going to be meticulous. Because in the nicest way possible, I'm just trying to get rid of cards. It is just time to get rid of cards. Has fodder crashed now? I don't really know, honestly. Especially the 89s, the 90s. Let me have a look while I submit this squad here. Where is it? SBC rating combos. It's cheapest. Cheapest by rating. According to Foot.gg, an 89 rated player costs 28,000 coins. So, yeah. Well, he's not 60 now, he's 55. So, yeah, not great. Like, the 88s is like 8k. Or some of them are 8k. The ones that you expect to be 8k are 8k. Curtis Stone will be proud of the 5k savings. Yeah, the ones that the 88s you expect to be 8k are 8k, but everyone else is not. Like, if you want to do Wilson, you're going to have to break your club. Yes. That's why I'm so glad I got, and this is, like, the most, my steak is too juicy statement ever. I got duplicate Chavi, and he went straight into an 89 rated squad. Oh dear. Just seeing that. I was just randomly opening all my saved packs, and there he was. How and what was I opening? And I saved all my rewards from the Fanatics and the 82. I just saved all my 82 25s and my 87.5. I knew I wasn't going to pack a team of the year, so no real point opening. Makes life a fair bit easier. Organ opened yesterday. Well, yes, you actually wanted a team of the year. I knew I wasn't going to get one. It's funny, because I remember I was watching, I think it was before, it must have been. But I was watching Shori, and he got Basher from, like, a random-ass pack as well. It was like an 80 singular pack or something. They must have just been throwing him in there at the end. Must have just been throwing him in there. Speaking of something that can get thrown in there, if we can throw Future Stars in here or something. Come on. Future Stars. And it's another walkout. We don't mind the walkouts, but we need some high-rated stuff. That's Elise. And there's a high chance it might just be Elise. But we'll find out. We will find out together. Oh, it's Tar. Just as good. Oh god, that's exactly the right amount of cards. Exactly the right amount of cards to do this. One of the boys was opening their 400k Rise Above store packs. He got 3 in a row. Rice, Basher, and Kunde. I mean, that's just a great advertisement for EA Sports and the store. So this is Ruben Diaz. No future stars. Not even a sniff. Like a Beasley or something. Because I got Beasley. I don't know how much he's worth. But, yeah, I got Beasley. I got O'Reilly. Forget who else. Bang! Let's fucking go. What a man. What a specimen, even though he's got a better card. What time is the Rumble? Brendan! I forget. I think it's... I feel like it's 5 p.m. or whatever. Actually, might Evo him for the aura. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. It's late. Yeah. Well, it's early slash late. Because it's in that period of the day where it's like... Yeah, I'm sure Brendan knows, but I do not remember. Let's see how easy it is to craft an 88 rated... I mean, it will be quite easy, to be fair. But should you have to use an 88 rated squad for a 90 rated card that's just going to be fodder anyway? I don't think so. Funnily enough, Juan Mata doesn't fit the Future Stars Evo. I mean, he was in the Time Warp promo, which is the polar opposite of this, so it would serve to reason that that is the case, yes. But he's the top assister in the Australian League at the moment, so he must be doing something, right? He must be doing something, right? If he is on the top of the assist leaderboard. I ain't gonna do an 88 rated squad. Tots matter with Cook? I mean, I guess so. When does I forget when our season ends, but I feel like it's almost over. Is our season not almost over already? I forget. Because we started like slightly after the European leagues, but we only play. Yeah, I don't know these things. How many matches have been played? All I know, chat, is that there is an Australian that's coming to England. He's coming to the championship. What does this Micah Richards require? What is this? I love how EA Sports are just handing out fucking 85 rated squad, 88 rated squad like it's nothing. What even upgrades are there? I'm trying to find stuff to put this in, and it's just not there. Like, even this 88 to 90. I guess I could probably do it with 86s, but that might have to be an option, to be fair. An 88 to 90 for the sake of one card. The 86s are relatively cheap, in fairness. SBCs are too overpriced. Yeah, again, I obviously they're giving a lot in rewards, but that's only name packs. Like, it's not... Just because they're giving out good packs does not mean that the ability to complete these things is good. Like, they could give you an 87.5, but if you get, you know, if you get 587s, you haven't benefited from that pack. Let's see. SBCs are very overpriced. Like, they don't even explain these things. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I haven't even... I have to literally deal with another... I have to deal with another entire squad? How possible is that even gonna be? Actually, hold on. Now I can at least do these. Give me... replace players. Yeah, Brendan's disappeared, chat. We lost him. We lost Brendan. He was supposed to help us with all these things, but of course, when we needed him most, he ran. Yeah, chat. I don't know. If I'm awake, I may watch the Rumble in like the wrestling Discord I'm in. Otherwise, I will not watch it, and I'll look on Twitter in the morning. And I won't be surprised when Roman Reigns wins. That is the nicest way to put that. Is I will not be surprised if Roman Reigns wins, because it is like 2026. Wait, what am I just saying? Literally do this the easy way. Low to high. Whoa. Not quite what we're after. How about there's a random bronze? They fucked up and showed bronze rumble number. Yes, they did. Which is fine, but you know what I saw? A very valid point. If there's no heating, not heating, if there's no air conditioning in the stadium and it gets really hot, you do not want to be in the ring for very long as a woman. Because think about it. You'll be wearing a fucking bodysuit made of Lord knows what. You'll be in the ring for however long. The last thing you want to be doing is overheating in the ring. Like, yeah, they really... I know they won't change it, but they should have it so that each woman is not in there for bloody... Or there's not like a 30-minute woman will be on life support after 5 minutes. I think any of them would be. Especially like the larger women. Like Nia Jax, for example. The last thing you want is like Nia Jax in the ring just heat stroke, because you have to wear the silly fucking suits because apparently Saudi men don't like to see a pair of tits. And, you know, well, that's not it, by the way. That's not the reason why. We explained this. Nia would be the equivalent of a Woolies roast chalk. I mean, it's not factually incorrect. It's not factually wrong. 2 more of these, and then I'll save everything else. We still haven't got one! I managed to get like 3 or 4 technically. And here we can't get one. I mean, it's fodder. It's an 88 rated, but it's just not. It's just not what we want. Like, we've seen enough of Gabrielle. It's just not. Still can't escape him. Exactly. And look at that! 25 items, and there's one and there's one normal card in there. What on earth is this? And Gabrielle is tradable as well, so at least... Yeah, the 83, these 83s can piss off. That's disgusting. That is the only benefit to this scenario, is that there is still... There's like a few spots to fill. Let's see. Drogba 1 time. Yeah, Drogba can't be that hard to pack. if I can pack a nearly 3 million coin icon twice, then surely. Then again, if I pack Drogba, if I manage to pack Drogba after I did Butragueño, or after I was one squad away from Butragueño, you might never have seen me again. I would have been just hated. That's the word. I would have been absolutely hated. And yes, I will not be using Butra very long, but it's Butra. He's still going to be good. He's not going to be as meta as, like, Wilson, but he'll still be good. We'll test him tomorrow. I was going to play Steve's chance and use his Latan, but I said, not this week. Swaps comes first. How's the checklist looking? I mean, unfortunately, we've not gone very far because we've been opening Dim Sims packs. This is the last one, though. We don't get a future star. Oh, no. Yeah, the table has gone cold. Table has gone cold. Might be the rattiest thing ever. I mean, if Butra could play... Who is that? Oh, it's Alshawords. Let's go. Here's a new one. Let's fucking go. But, yeah, that was terrible. 525.82s. And just nothing to show for it. But we appreciate the opportunity to open some packs. Didn't even get a shit one. Exactly, there are so many shit ones. But none of them were in those packs. Let's see. What is that? Oh, it's... No, it's nothing. It's just... Oh, these are the coins you can buy. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, man. I don't need to buy coins or anything, but... Also against TOS, but... Thanks for the ad anyway. How to beat squad battles on world class. Play old gen. Ah, yeah, that's a great start. Play old gen. Use silver icons. Who's gonna fucking tell him? Who is gonna fucking tell him? Do most people play the objectives or some special? I think I think some do, but some just they don't necessarily understand. Like my team name at the moment is Chip for Objective. So maybe in the case of like if you're playing against the same kind of team, it's not gonna be a problem. But for the average person, like most people are doing the Premier League objective, which is the easiest, which is annoying. I can't lie. But all I have to do, chat, is get 2 assists, win 6. I haven't won a single game, by the way, doing this, so great to know that I've been playing, and I'm going to have to play another 6 games maximum, or win another 6 games anyway. So much to do. Like, yeah, that's probably by design. But, like, it isn't as good as it sounds. I'll be honest. Like, because there's the league. There's this. There's icon swaps, which, yes, you can do for, like, 3 weeks. But still, I want to get it done so that I don't have to worry about it. I want to be on the fucking plane in 2 weeks from now. Well, not 2 weeks from now. I want to be on the plane in less than 2 weeks, knowing that I've done my icon swaps. And knowing that I do not have to play it. My god, there he is. Of course he comes back now when I'm in the middle of the game. All the questions, and he leaves. Charlie kickoff. Let's see. Oh, for fuck's... These fucking Premier League rats, man. Like, you know what team I'm using. Give me a fucking chip shot. Except he's gonna track me like a fucking... I am so sure. Yeah, Brendan. You watched a great Sydney derby. A-League? You watched a great game of A-League football? The best thing about Western Sydney is that they didn't know how to utilize a literal living legend, so they let him go for free. That is the best thing about Western Sydney. Is that they were stupid enough to employ someone that didn't want one of the best footballers of the last 15 years. Maybe he's not the greatest, but he's damn good. So for that, I will thank Alan Stajic until the fucking cows come home. Oh my god, we are not doing this. Like, am I literally gonna have to fucking show him what I want? Who? Like, yeah, good. You got your finesse. Now, this is the time where you help a brother. Like, I don't expect to win. I should point that out. Like, I don't expect to win. Are you fucking dense? Oh my god, this guy's denser than fucking... I swear to God. Is this how this is... Like, bring out your keeper, you fucking knob. As in, do not... There we go. That should count. Now we can just play the game for the sake of it. I pray that fucking counts. Because I remember there was one, I scored a penalty chip and it didn't count, so... But yeah, people are funny sometimes. Oh, that's not a pen, thank God. But yeah, people are funny. Sometimes. That's why I try and help people. Because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, Brendan, when does the Rumble start? Nobody knows. No one knows except you, of course, probably. So, when did it start? Brendan, just say the time. Because it was Arteta that asked. So, he doesn't want to have to fucking do math. Just say the time. 7 p.m. UK. Well, there you go. Okay, so 7 p.m. 7 p.m. UK time. So 6 a.m. here in Melbourne, Australia. Oh my god, Tar! Oh my god! Big Johnny! What a man! Big Jonathan! That's literally his name, to be fair, Jonathan. Big Johnny sounds more like a, you know... Sounds more like a dealer you find in the local street corner. Oi, mate, do you want a puff? Yeah, I'll get my dealer, Big Johnny, for ya. That's what that sounds like. Definitely sounds like a dodgy man on the street corner. Like waking up at 6 a.m. Unfortunately, that is the downside of it being in Saudi Arabia. Is unfortunately it is quite early. That's why I never watch the Saudi shows live unless I'm already awake. I will not wake up to watch a Saudi show. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. You know, that is neither here nor there. That's personal preference. If you know. Yeah, that's personal preference if you do or not. Because again, I'm more excited for Gunther versus Styles 2, where AJ Styles is probably retiring. Sorry, retiring? Yeah, retiring? Because he is not done wrestling. I feel like I need to point that out. It doesn't matter where he wrestles, he's not done wrestling. Won't be watching TV. Well, that's what I mean, is even if you are awake, you're not going to do anything different. Like, it's a Sunday. Oh, good. Oh, no, I thought that was a good save, but no. Anyway. Anyway, Gunther's gonna win. I mean, I did say that when I said retiring. It's a shame. I mean, I understand why they did the first match, and they had, like, the dirty tactics. Want your Rumble prediction? Well, I can already guess in my head who you're gonna say, at least for the men. Maybe I can guess for the women as well, but the men, there's only one serious answer. Jey Uso? If you say Jey Uso, you will be banned from this stream right now. Yeah, good. Yeah, if you think Jey Uso is gonna, like, he put a post on Instagram and he's like, I'm gonna win the up. No, you're not, pal. You're holding that tag right, buddy. You will not be. Yeah, who's it gonna be? Come on. I feel like I know who he's gonna say. Because it's the only sensible answer. Muhammad Hassan? Muhammad Hassan would probably get one of the biggest pops of the entire show. There's no suspense! I swear to God, you're gonna say, yeah, shock. You had to build up fucking saying what I knew you were gonna say. Because everyone, like, there's very few people who think he isn't going to win. But again, chat, who cares about all that? Because I'm looking forward to Joe Anoa'i showing up at AEW Double or Nothing. We will be there for the debut of newly minted billionaire Joe Anoa'i on AEW Dynamite. The real Samoa Joe. I mean, respect Samoa Joe. I'm kidding, but respect Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is okay. His WWE run was nothing to really write home about, but Samoa Joe has quite a legacy of his own. Again, that's just what I assume Roman Reigns would be called if he ever wrestled anywhere else. Which means if he wrestled for AEW, because no one else can afford to pay Roman Reigns what Roman Reigns wants. Nobody else. Not TNA, not Japan, not Mexico, not anywhere. Tony Khan, you know, he can afford it. So, I'm sure if he had any serious interest, he'd at least tempt it. And he would at least... yeah, he'd at least be interested. Mr. Iguana, another reason I won't be watching. Yeah, thanks for that. I wonder if Royce Keys is going to make an appearance, though, chat. Who's excited for Royce Keys? I know Brendan has no clue who he is, and probably has not done any research. So I fully expect after the Royal Rumble, when I stream tomorrow, he's going to go, is Royce Keys good? And I'm going to go, yes. He's perfectly serviceable as a big man. Finn Balor, nah, he's not even advertised for it. But nah, Roman Reigns is working a match at WrestleMania, and Roman Reigns is also going to have about 5 dates in between now and WrestleMania. So unfortunately, there's just one method to get Roman Reigns his match. Give me... well, it doesn't matter who's in it, really. Who's in it is fucking inconsequential. It's more about... it is more about... but bang! Let's fucking go. Last of the chips done, I think. Thank you for your chips, Mr. Cookies. Oh my god. I think I've just seen something I never thought I would see. Streets are saying Paige might return, and the streets should say that she's fucking dog shit! Why do you want dog shit wrestlers in your wrestling company? I'm so confused. She fucking sucks! She fucking sucks! Like, what is it with these people that don't watch other wrestling? Like, I want this wrestler to come back! You don't know how dog shit they are! She does suck. Well, yes, but I've seen her wrestling for AEW. Her wrestling was not good there, either. After watching Paige, but after the injury, they threw her away. And she went to AEW, and again, she did not wrestle well. She is not a 2026 women's wrestler. She's a manager. Put her on NXT as the GM. There you go. If you really want to fucking have her return, have her be the GM of NXT now that The Rock's daughter's out of contract. There you go. Brendan wants her to return. There's your Paige return. Put Paige on NXT. Doesn't have to wrestle. Doesn't have to do anything. Because she fucking sucks. And that Chris Jericho fella, if that Chris Jericho fella appears in the Rumble chat, I'm going to say the same thing. He fucking honks. And Brendan will be fucking gooning for whatever theme he plays, and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, man, sure. He fucking sucks, but you do you. I've just seen so many of these AEW wrestlers that I know who is good and who is not. So it always makes me laugh when people turn on wrestlers in a heartbeat. The amount of people that have probably turned on Ciampa. Bring Hangman over. Again, Hangman, he's actually probably never going over there. As long as CM Punk is a WWE wrestler, or a part of WWE in any capacity, that's just not happening. And besides, Hangman has too many friends. A Rock or Undertaker, yeah, again, I'm not predicting anything, because I hate predicting. And I don't care for any of them. I don't care for any of them, but especially not The Undertaker. The Undertaker should just stay retired. But yeah. Hangman is not coming. None of the Elite are going. As long as CM Punk exists. He absolutely despises all of them. His back has gone through enough. Yeah, just forget the fact that the last time he was in Saudi Arabia, Goldberg almost dropped him on his head. So, yeah, great stuff, man. Great memories for The Undertaker. Great memories for The Undertaker, nearly being paralyzed from the neck down. Thought that was going to be something important, but no. But no. Yeah, I am now no longer playing for, what's it called? I'm playing to win. Which means I might need to break out the glitch. Because unfortunately, a lot of people don't understand. Because the glitch does obviously work. But it's not something I'd be doing if you are trying to do, like, back sore, wallet fat. Book. I'm playing to win. I don't need no fucking chip shots, pal. Yeah, you've got a Prem team. You don't exactly need anything either. shit. Oh, fuck off. I don't need anything else. That's why you do the glitch. Ah, piss off! And he did the fucking glitch as well, you absolute rat. He did the glitch, he conceded, and then he knew what he was doing. So funny that he knew what he was doing, more or less. Anyway. Actually, no, I've got to pick my squad. I'm not going to alternate between them. Squad selector. PL swaps. That's what this is. Even though we'll do that last. We will do that one last of the 4 that we're trying to do today. About to start the swaps grind. Good luck. Definitely gonna be some